Hello, this is Chip Desire. Today I want to show you about multi-camera clips, how to create a multi-camera clip. So I shot some footage here with a Sony camera, a Canon 7D, and an iPhone. Then we have an audio track. So I put them all together. I keyworded them just so you can see I have 48 files here, but I have 3 keyworded. So I'm going to select all 3 of them, and I'm using Final Cut Pro 10.0.3, at least. This is the latest one as of this taping. So I'm going to click on this, right click, hit new multicam clip. Now what comes up, I can use my automatic settings, or I can go down here, do camera angle, camera name, but I want to leave everything automatic, and then I'm going to use audio for synchronization. And I'm going to call this Desired Multi Clip. All right. Once I do that, it's going to synchronize it and make it all the angles come together and make it a multi-clip. I'll be right back once it finishes synchronizing. All right, now once the clip has finished synchronizing, you'll see a new icon here. You'll see the 3. Actually, let's go to the dance, and then you'll see the 4th icon here. It says multi-clip. Actually, let me just go right here, and we'll put it here. We'll just keyword this as dance, so we'll know that that's part of our dance multi-clip. All right, lesson in keywords, always keyword your footage. All right, so I see the 5 clips here all together. If I were to click on this footage, you'll see how it's all synchronized and everything is here to the beat. And okay, so showing me the 7D, it can show me that. So I'm just gonna go back and we're gonna start cutting. So before we start cutting, an important thing, I'm gonna make sure I choose this little drop down box, and then I'm going to show angle viewer. Once I show angle viewer, I like to move this out of the way, move this over so I have enough space. And one key thing is with multi-clip is I want to use this audio, but I want to use video from these 3. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to enable video only switching, but I'm going to make sure I click on that. So I'm going to go back actually, and let me click on that. Click on the green, and that's going to turn green once I click on something else. So the green right here means it's audio. So you're going to click on this first to make sure it's green, and then this is how I'm going to do video only switching. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put this in my timeline by just hitting the W key, or you can hit the E key for append, and Shift Z to put the whole timeline there. Now it's going to use this audio that I'm going to cut between these angles. So the first angle I'm going to use is this one right here, because that's the first angle. I'm going to move this over just a little bit and move this over. Actually, I'm going to leave that there so we can go. So here we go, and I'm going to start cutting. All right. Let's cut here, make sure we hit space bar, and here we go. Let's start. Alrighty, I don't see anything. I see people stretching. There we go. I'll do some more cuts here. And then all I'm doing is just clicking from one angle to the other. Okay, so it's not really going real time right now, just because it's using a lot of computer processing speed. But as you can see, I'm clicking it, and as you see, I click. Okay, so I'm dropping some frames, and you see I can use Proxy Mode and consider hiding the angle viewer or displaying few angles. So I'm just gonna hit that. So I'm doing this on a laptop. I did this on a desktop. It was not as it didn't take as much disk space, but as you can see, with high-power cameras and a lot of angles, it can take a lot of horsepower to do multi-camera. So that is the basics of multi-camera. As you see, I'm just switching here, video only switching. So if I go here, I'm here. It's a little slow, dropping to some frames. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you with all the cuts. Again, I give a little warning here because I can use Proxy Mode for that. And as you see, it is transcoding and rendering a lot of this footage, so it's a really good thing to do. But you can see the idea of multicam editing, and also you can always go back, and if you want to add an effect to one of the clips, you can go right there. I can go under my color board, and once I hit my color board, once that comes up, I can make some changes to the clip. Let's say I wanted that clip black and white right there. Take the saturation down, and there it is in black and white. All right. So that's about all for this multi-clip tutorial. You can do a lot more camera angles, up to 64. Now I can only view the 16 angles at a time, but 3 cameras is usually the normal amount of cameras for most video shoots. So that's all. If you have any questions, you can always email me, and you can watch the video in its entirety by clicking in the description below on the video. Thanks, and have a great one.